Patricia Edwards, or Miss Pat as most folks know her, is the owner of Champion's Chicken and Waffles on Polk Drive in Tallahassee. It's an eclectic place painted in both Florida A&M and Florida State University colors. It's plastered with photos and filled with the smell of warm chicken, waffles, and other Southern delights. But perhaps the most interesting thing in the place is Edwards herself. Edwards started her career working in a TV studio in Hollywood.
I contributed some scripts while I was employed by the Norman Lear production company. And but I've always, ever since a young girl, I've had great interest in the creative arts.
Edwards wrote scripts for shows like Good Times. You remember those guys.
Here I'm jubilant because I had just sold my first script to the Good Times TV show. And this is a television credit, starred by Patricia Edwards. And there's another one up there. As you can see up there, that's a jacket for the Directors Guild of America. I became the first black woman in the Directors Guild of America as a stage manager for national television in 1974.
Edwards also worked on shows like One Day at a Time and My Brother and Me. She says she helped the now infamous Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles in LA get its start. That's where she says she learned to make the chicken she serves here at her restaurant. Her place's namesake and the most popular dish is a plate of chicken on top of a waffle.
But put some syrup all around it.
Edwards says it can be eaten anyway, together with butter and syrup, smothered in gravy, or with everything on a separate plate.
And you see that? Oh, I like to put my chicken and waffle together. I like to slice it and put it almost, sometimes I get kind of savage and will eat it like a sandwich and just, you know. I shouldn't have used that word, but you know, I just get wild with it. It's just a good taste, that sweetness with the syrup and all, and then the spiciness in our chicken. Oh my goodness, people they just think our chicken is the best. Well, everybody knows rice. Our vegetables are made with no pork, no meat, so we get a lot of vegetarians, especially a lot of the faculties from the universities will come in here too. So we have the collards, we have mac and cheese, we have the candied sweet potatoes, and wonderful gravy we call the down-home gravy. It's really good, rice, you know, really good food.
But customer Freddie Dowdell says it's more than the food that keeps him coming back. He says it's also the atmosphere, and then of course Miss Pat herself.
And Miss Pat, she told us all about her life at first when she was in the television and movie stuff and all that, writing stories for different shows and all that. And she have all that stuff up on the wall over there. She's a sweet lady. She's a real sweet lady. She's very sweet.
But her food expertise isn't all Edwards is bringing to Tallahassee. She's also sharing her behind-the-scenes know-how from years of being a stage manager.
It's been very nice. Like, she is always teaching. Every rehearsal is a lesson, and if I could, I would have a note and pen in my hand, but I have to act. So I can't. I just make mental notes of everything she says.
Andrea Jeannot played Nora in the play Edwards recently directed. She says Edwards has a lot to contribute to the Tallahassee area and says she's glad she didn't know Edwards' history when she tried out for the play.
Oh my gosh. Come here, Nora, hurry. You got to see. What in the world are you looking at?
She's a big fish in like a little pond in Tallahassee, like just a gem waiting to be discovered, because I think my friend did that on purpose. She didn't tell me Miss Pat's extensive resume, I think, so that I wouldn't get nervous and trip up my lines.
Jeannot says her favorite part of the play is the opening scene when she and her character's sister come back from shopping.
And action.
Just don't ever ask me to go shopping with you again.
The play is called Under the Magnolia. Edwards herself had a part, but she says she let her understudy do a lot of it. With running a restaurant and directing a play, she's a busy woman and says sometimes she starts feeling a little tired. That's when she gets to thinking about going back to California.
I think about going back to California probably just to relax and be around old friends, but I don't regret not being there. I don't miss it. God bless me to have a wonderful life there and to accomplish being the first in the Directors Guild to do this, being the first to write for situation comedies, and now there's a lot, probably several people, young people doing it now. So I feel like I kind of opened doors for some of them.
For Dimensions, I'm Regan McCarthy.
Can you see the wall here?